One time for your mind, two time for your soul. It's your man Shivel, and you know what I've got. Puff, listen, I'm sorry that I have to use you as an example again, because motherfuckers is acting like niggas act. Yeah, you fucked up and we don't glorify that shit, but you have done some amazing shit, right? But now, the lesson that we should be talking about, because people just want to keep dragging your shit through the mud, I want to bring a lesson out that motherfuckers should learn right now. And what that lesson is that, well, there's a difference between sponsorship and ownership. Now, if Puffy owned all of that shit, he wouldn't have to worry. Now, all of a sudden, he can't be at Revolt. He can't have his Hulu special. He can't have this. He can't have that. So what this should be is, if you didn't learn from his lesson, there was a lot of people that made money just following his success story. A lot of people took that and it was very positive. So nothing taken away from you, Puff, but you're a fuck nigga right now. Oh, believe me, they got your ass over the fire like a marshmallow, right? But now, if you're gonna fucking do something, understand. This is why I do what I do and why I do it. Because if you come to a thing of ownership and sponsorship, what you're doing is the motherfucker that feeds you is the same motherfucker that if he felt tomorrow he gonna starve you, nigga. They gonna starve your ass. And so, when you see me doing all of this shit that you see me doing, making jewelry, this, that, and the third, I'm just making sure that no man can ever tell me when I can get money and how I can get money. And the story. Because if I would have followed that motto and just think, oh, I just want to be sponsored by this motherfucker, oh, give me, nigga, you do one fucked up thing and guess what? Hey, one of them motherfuckers is going out the window. Now, you want to know why my career or whatever the fuck my record music shit didn't continue? Because it's unlike today. When a major label said, fuck you nigga, we dropping you, they mans with, oh, let me give my shout to my sponsor, Benji Burns. Benji Burns, my new, one of my sponsors, y'all already know what it is. Big shout to Benji Burns. Motherfucking, back in the days, if you got dropped off of a record company, you can't go to the next record company. That's they mans in them. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, they just dropped you, or you think you're gonna go to them and get a check. They know that motherfucker, there's a clause in there that if anybody else signs you, even after we drop you, we have first right of refusal. As soon as that person sign you, they know they gonna have to pay that nigga because you were too stupid to see that clause in your contract just like I was. But in these days, y'all have the internet. Motherfucker nigga tell you, nah, fuck you, nigga, do what the fuck you, Alright? And so at that, but still, we're still caught in a fucking paradox. Because I gotta ask the question of since when, back in the days, if I sold 1,500 records out of my fucking trunk, you know how much money I'd have? But nowadays, it takes 1,500 streams to make one record sale. Look at me, I'm fucking 58 years old. I don't even have 1,500 friends that's still fucking alive. I got people that fuck with me, but nigga, I ain't even got that many friends. You know what I'm saying? And so, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to fucking constantly be scratching and scraping and buff. Do you ever wonder all this music that we have right here on Instagram? Like I just used Dougie Fresher's track the other day. Can some of y'all fucking point it out to me where they pay us at on the ASCAP statements and shit? I'm talking about music folks that fuck with BMIs and ASCAPs. Can you please point me to the section where it says how much money we get from this shit playing on Instagrams and the TikToks and the this and the that. And I saw a video the other day. A motherfucker had five fucking some crazy number and got a check from TikTok for $600. But he generated them so much economical fucking just by the ads that they can put across his streams. But yet, this what you get. That's the, you know, I don't know where the balance comes in nowadays. At least in our contracts, motherfucker, it was set straight and narrow. It's not like in midstream, fuck you, we gonna change the rules and shit. We said we was gonna give you .000000019 of a penny, and tomorrow you say, fuck you, we gonna give you that same number, but put a 12 on the end. This shit could change up at any time. Alright, and then you strive through it. And then until you gonna be grinding. But they're gonna monetize your fucking channel. Why you think those fucking ads come across your shit? Because they sold you before anything. And I'm sorry if the video is long and if you don't really want to listen, go ahead about your business and do your thing. But like I said, we need to talk about shit like I do on the Pink Elephant podcast. Things that concern real people at real time, motherfucking with real issues. And I'm sorry, like I said, I'm sorry, Puff, but motherfucking nigga, you the nigga in the spotlight right now. If we let it sit, we'll be talking about another nigga and forget the lessons that we should learn from what the fuck is going on with you. Like I said, I give you mad props for fucking showing a lot of motherfuckers the road to success. Because, nigga, you was a successful motherfucker. I got a verse in my song. I was getting milled when Puffy was a dancer, nigga. I was fucking doing snow shit. You was still a dancer, nigga. Alright? Look at you now. But in the end of the day, it was all through sponsorship because of, and you got mad money. But nigga, all these lawsuits and shit, you could kiss that shit goodbye. One way or another, didn't I just read you had like fucking 5 lawyers or some shit like that? And I know you didn't buy the cheapest motherfucker. And if the motherfucker that defended OJ was still, man, shit. That motherfucker probably old. He was doing shit back from Martin Luther King days and shit, so I don't think he's still in practice. But if he was, I bet you'd have his ass. Which is gonna bring along another financial burden, and then your fucking life is still in jeopardy because you got fucking 12 other people judging you. But the shit that you did, if you're fucking guilty of it, stand up, nigga. Stand up, nigga. We ain't gonna run behind you motherfucking trying to defend your monkey ass and shit. Nigga, if you did it, stand the fuck up, nigga. And like I told y'all out here, if you want to follow the path of being an abuser, or you into some kinky shit, or, you know, whatever it is, and your spouse ain't into that shit, motherfucker, let them know, nigga. Now, look, I'm about to put this ad in the paper. Don't fucking take your fucking idiosyncrasies and impose them on someone else that's not with it. Let them know, alright, you ain't with this kinky sex shit, but baby, I got a motherfucking fetish, son. You can watch if you want to. Fuck that, I like to punch a bitch in the face, and there's some bitch out here that like to get punched in the face. There's people out here that do these type of things. All of that fucking kinky fuck nigga shit you do, it's just like everything else. There's a yin and a yang. Equal and opposite on the other side. But don't do with that. That shit right there is not condoned. That's where you fucked up, my nigga. And if y'all watch R. Kelly when he was on Gayle King, that motherfucker looked like he wanted to rat a whole bunch of niggas. It's no, if you only knew what the fuck the rest of these niggas are doing. I learned it from these mother... It is what it is. But let's talk about the shit that we can learn from that shit. Stop thinking that sponsorship is ownership. Because the same motherfucker that feeds you today can decide tomorrow. Fuck you. So the same nigga that's feeding you today will starve you tomorrow. Unless you just look at it and I'm gonna bust their ass. I told these niggas stop jumping and they keep fucking with me, and I'm gonna bust their ass for real today. But like I said, I do these things because I don't want nobody to say when I can eat, how I can eat. And 99% of the time when I walk in the motherfucking room, I'm the smartest nigga that's in that bitch. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, nigga. Let's go skill for skill. While we in that room, let them motherfuckers drop a nuclear bomb, nigga. And some shit, be like, yo, who we gonna take with us, nigga? They taking Shizzle, cause Shizzle know how to do a lot of shit. I'm very fucking outside of industry bullshit where I gotta beg a nigga to fucking pay me, nigga. I can build shit. I can do what the fuck I wanna do. Look at thought I couldn't build no jewelry, yo. That shit got some stones in it. Look at that. I'm still gonna finish it and I'm gonna refine it. I got my little fine grade sandpaper, my water, because I'm a water sand that shit with the smooth grain sand. I mean, I'm still working. I'm picking up another trade, and I ain't asking nobody. I don't need nobody permission to do this shit. All you need is money to afford the fucking materials to fucking make this shit happen. The gold, the bullion, the fucking thing. And fuck that. I'd rather fucking put my money into that. Because I can always build something. I don't have to ask another person to fucking pay me. Or they decide they're not gonna pay me. I'll make my own way. Regardless of the buses. I'll be But that's just a lesson. And let's talk about it while it's happening and shit. Instead of laughing, let's learn the lessons that we should be learning from the situations. Sponsorship doesn't mean ownership. Now I'm gonna bust these niggas' asses.